I tried to stay out of the politics today, but I was thumbing around the dial. Fact. The United States Department of Justice, in concert with the ACLU, is in the process of finalizing a deal where illegal aliens whose families were separated during the Trump administration potentially will be receiving each member up $450,000 each, or I think it's $1.2 million per family. That is fact. It's happening. I don't believe it, but it's happening. I'm to understand that Joe Biden was asked about this by a Fox News reporter in the press pool to his face, and he said that it's not so. And he accused Fox News of putting that garbage, that's a quote, out there, but that no one was going to get $450,000 for being here illegally. So the story is factual, but let's get into something here. Your Department of Justice, which by the way is weaponized. See, bureaucracies always feed themselves and protect themselves. So all bureaucracies eventually are going to lean left, i.e. to statism. And it's going to protect itself at all costs. That's how the Progressive Socialist Democrat Party in America has been able to weaponize the DOJ to do their bidding. You know, the whole Trump-Russia thing, blah, 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 blah. And it's a default. And you can read about this. Read Ayn Rand. You know, she talks a lot about after a while it takes on a life of its own. And that's a fact. That's what bureaucracies do. That's why I call it the merciless bureaucracy. Anyway, the fact of the matter is it's really happening. So here's the deal. Either Brandon doesn't know, either Biden doesn't know, which is very possible, or he's forgotten, which is highly likely, or he fucking lied. When does this doddering old fool get held accountable for anything? Well, he won't. Because the press corps, all of the legacy media, again, lean left. They are all DNC operatives as far as that goes. There's a few bright spots out there, but this story has gotten no airtime anywhere but on the networks you're told not to watch, Fox and Newsmax. I don't spend a lot of time there myself, but trust me, when the previous administration and this administration are telling you not to watch something or to be, maybe the information source the people currently in charge are beaten up on is worth having a look. Just a thought. And I'll say this, it doesn't matter if it happens. The fact that it was even brought up, good Lord. And it works to their advantage either way, because the Trump bashing is not ever going to stop, because the Trump narrative that they still want everyone to believe is that all of Trump supporters are a bunch of backward-ass white supremacists and shit, and it's just not so. So it still works to their advantage, but it's an outrage. And again, your president is either a liar, or senile, or incapable of managing his administration, and doesn't know what the hell's going on. Remember they accused Trump of that all the way along? Well, they were right about that as far as a lot of the people in Trump's administration, even he had no idea how deep the swamp is, certainly weren't looking after his best interests. And it wasn't because he was a horrific guy, it's because he was the bull in the china shop. And again, I'm not pining for a king, but good God, as rulers go, could have done worse. Anyway, y'all have a fantastic day. I tried to stay out of the mire. I'll go back to listening to music for the rest of the afternoon. How about that? Peace.